Sunday mornings and midnight Hello, good morning. It's 10 minutes past 9 in the morning, Eastern Standard. My name is Livingston Letman, and welcome to another Infinite Flight 876 flight. Today I'm starting off my first flight of the South American series. Today we are in an airport what I can't pronounce. I have to check it out again. I think it's called I think it's called, let me just check it out on the translator for some reason. I'm not sure. I think it's something about Congonhas. Let me just check just to make sure I pronounce it. Yeah, Congonhas or Congonhas. That's close to Sao Paulo, Brazil. Let me check my translator and let my translator pronounce it for me properly.
Congonhas Unicom, November 790 Foxtrot Charlie is clear of all runways.
Congonhas.
Yeah, Congonhas. So we're in Congonhas and we're heading down to an airfield they called Joinville. It's about an hour flight. As you can see, we're going to be flying the Airbus A319 today in the TAM delivery. Call sign for today is gonna be TAM3244. It's a wheelroll flight actually. They do this flight every week from Congonhas to Joinville. As I said, it's about an hour, about hour and 10. Passengers today, we are carrying 97 passengers, and the fuel, it's about 2 hours and 50 minutes, and the cargo, it's 3.5 kg of cargo, so we're a bit light today for this hour flight. So we are in Congonhas. We are at gate 19, and our taxi route out of here for a taxi briefing. We are gonna taxi. We're gonna push back and we're gonna face to the east, and we're gonna taxi via 3, then Papa Romeo Foxtrot, and Papa Romeo Echo for runway 17 right for 17 right departure. The departure procedure, trying to remember the name of this departure procedure, it's called the Avec and King departure for runways, for all runways actually, for 17 left and right mainly. So it's basically a VOR departure. So we're gonna fly around the heading. After reaching 3,100, we'll then intercept the radial of the Congonhas VOR 270. Then we'll proceed on to our flight plan. And when we're in our cruise, I'll talk about the arrival into Joinville. Cruise flight level today will be flight level 340. That's how high we're going today. And that should be it for the briefing. I already did the pre-flight checks already. The only thing left is to do the before start checklist. So let's get in the flight deck and get on the way. So here we are. We can turn on the seatbelt signs, and the cabin or the attendant will talk in the back. It's weird. I guess it didn't start up for some reason. Let me just check if the assistance is working properly. Sure, I linked it to ForeFlight and so forth. Enable. Yeah, it's enabled. So let me just restart it and just see what's the issue. Yeah, that's what happened. Like it didn't start it before. Seems like it's stuck for some reason. Alright, I'll just get rid of it, and then we can start it again. Okay. Not sure what's going on with Infinite Flight Passenger. It seems like it's not loading, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. We may start it back up when we're in the air or something. So we can go ahead and start up with the pre-flight checks. Not pre-flight, before start checks. Windows and doors closed and locked. The APU is on. APU bleed is on. External power is disconnected. The cabin signs are on. Thrust levers are idle. Parking brake is set. The Burr reference. The Burr reference is the altimeter settings for the field. Yeah, there it is. Infinite Flight Passenger has stopped. That's why I should be able to restart it again. Let me just try it one more time. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna leave it alone. There you go. Alright, so I was saying about the Burr reference. The Burr reference is the altimeter settings for the airfield. Down here in South America, they use millibars or QNH settings. So the QNH is 1027, and you can see the winds are 150 degrees at 7. The visibility is okay. Few clouds at 1500, broken 2700. Temperature is 15. It's pretty warm. Pretty warm down there, cool. And dew point is 11, and as I said, the QNH is 1027. Since the airport's elevation is like, how many feet again? Let me just check the altitude. It's at 2640 feet above sea level, so it's AGL. Alright, so we can go ahead and turn on the beacon, and that should be it. So the before start checklist is complete. We can start the before start procedure. Let me just try the seatbelts again one more time and see if the Infinite Flight Assistance will pick up. No, and it didn't, so we're just gonna leave it there. Let's see if the Infinite Flight Passengers and Assistance is working.
Flaps 1.
Well,
Flaps up.
the assistance is working, but seems like the passenger ain't working, so we're just gonna leave it for now. So the beacon is on before start procedure, and actually we can start the pushback on to 3. Oh, here it is in the background. It started it, so we can start the pushback.
Flight attendants on doors for departure. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Welcome aboard, and thanks for flying with us. We're committed to making your flight safe and comfortable. So before we depart, we'll be showing a brief safety presentation. This information can help you if there's an emergency, so it's important to pay close attention, even if you are a frequent flyer.
All carry-on items should now be stored securely, either in an overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. And all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas should be clear. Your mobile phones and other electronic devices should be turned off. Once airborne, we'll let you know when you can use approved electronic devices. But note that some items, such as phones, may not be used in flight at any time. You'll find a list of approved electronic devices in the in-flight information section of Sky Magazine. If you're seated at an emergency exit, please review the responsibilities for emergency exit seating on the back of the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket. Are you okay sitting on the emergency exit? If you're unable or prefer not to perform this function, just let us know, and we'd be happy to find you another seat. As you leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle or press the latch to release. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, you should keep your seatbelt fastened in case you experience unexpected rough air. For everyone's safety, federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted signs located throughout the cabin, as well as any crew member instructions. And I'll smoke. I'm so sorry. Smoking is not allowed on any flight, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector. There are 6 exits on this plane, 4 doors, 2 on each side, and 2 window exits over the wing. Each door has a detachable slide that can be used for flotation. Life rafts are located in ceiling compartments at the front and center of the plane. All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there is a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, white emergency lights near the floor will lead you to red lights, which indicate an exit. Please take a moment to find the exits closest to you, and remember, they might be behind you. It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull a mask toward you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, flip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others. A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are located under your seats in the economy cabin. If you're seated in the first or business class cabin, the life vests are either between your seats, under your seat, or in a compartment under your armrest. To use, pull the tab to remove the vest from its container, and then open the pouch. Flip the vest over your head. Fasten the 2 straps to the front of the vest, and then adjust the straps loosely around your waist. If your vest has only 1 strap, wrap it around your waist and attach it to the buckle in front. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom of the vest, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. You can activate a light by pulling down on the tab in front. If your vest doesn't have a tab, the light will activate automatically in the water. If necessary, we'll distribute infant life vests or other flotation devices for children who weigh 35 pounds or less. Also, most seat cushions can be used for flotation. Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright and locked, your tray table is put away, and all carry-on items are properly stowed. As we come to the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you have any questions. And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket. Thanks for your attention. Enjoy your flight.
Alright, the safety briefing has been finished. We have the second briefing coming up, and we can do the after start checklist. Engine mode selector is normal, APU bleed is off, APU mask is off, ground spoilers is checked, rudder trim is checked 0, pitch trim 3.5 units, flight controls free and correct, flaps configuration gonna be 2, ECAM status is checked, ECAM door page is checked, and the hand signal has been received, and the after start checklist complete. We can do the taxi. So we're gonna turn on the landing lights, and then we announce we're taxiing to 17 right.
Congonhas Unicom, TAM3244, taxiing to runway 17 right.
And here we go. Let's go down to Joinville from Congonhas. So, the taxi checklist: nose light on, brake test, throttle press test 0. Takeoff data, I'll leave that to infinite flight assistance and passenger. Flight instruments, avionics is set for departure. I will announce what I have in the PFD.
Approaching runway 35 left.
So I have 10,000 for the departure, as in 10,000 feet. When we have reached 3,100, we'll start that right turn to intercept that radial from the Congonhas 270 radial off that VOR to intercept our flight plan. So our PFD, the heading is 166, altitude 10,000 and 180 on the speed. So that's gonna be our intervene.
Approaching runway 17 right.
That's going to be your speed intervene, and we'll go into manage mode and let the air, then I'll just disengage the auto throttle and then manually advance it to maintain a certain N1 on our climb out. Heading is checked, altitude is checked, speed is checked. Normally we'll do like 18 to 2200 feet per nautical mile climb gradient. The FCU is checked, and the takeoff configuration is no blue. Not before. It's the taxi checklist is complete. When we are close to the runway, we can do the before takeoff checks. Okay, we're approaching the runway, so we can do the before takeoff checks. And before we do that, we can dig in the cabin to let them know to get ready. We're going to depart.
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff.
Before takeoff checklist: brake temperature is checked, brake fans are off, engine mode selector is checked normal, TCAS, TA and RA tilt above, exterior lights are set on, and the sliding tables is stowed. Before takeoff checklist is complete. Runway entry procedure: check, clear on the approach for runway 17 right. Here we go.
On runway 17 right.
Check. Lining up for the runway for departure. So it's gonna be a D-rated takeoff since this runway is pretty short. The last time I checked, the length of this runway should be at least just consult the chart to make sure to verify. It's 6,365. It's not too bad, but it's still short. Alright, let's get ready to depart for Joinville. Turn on the HUD and calibrate.
On runway 17 right.
Check. Advance the yoke. The throttle, I should say. N173, release the parking brake and set takeoff ball. Okay, SRS runway 17 right. Check all indications are normal. No blue.
80 knots.
Cross check. Have a 7 knot
100 knots.
headwind check.
Rotate. V1,
Rotating.
V2. VR. Positive rate.
Gear up, please, sir.
Gear up.
Hey, Saman, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Just got me in time, man. We're departing. We're heading down to Joinville. 3,100. We can start that turn. Can go V-speed mode. The aircraft will manage the climb for us. Be careful on this turn. I don't want to bang too much. Want to pitch down a little bit to increase our speed. We have N1 on 91 there, which is good. Don't want to push the aircraft too much. We can go speed intervene. The aircraft will manage 180 on the climb. And we can also go 10,000 and increase the climb rate to 2,300 feet per nautical mile. Perfectly executed. Heading select. Now we can intercept the course. And just like that, we are out of Congonhas. We can activate nav GPS. The aircraft will then capture the pink magenta to fly the route. And we can also continue our climb up to flight level 340 with no restriction on the SID. So flight level 340 for our cruise. We can go flap 1.
Flaps 1.
When we level out on the course, we can go flap up and slowly increase our speed. There we are. We can go flaps up.
Flaps up.
And we can slowly accelerate. We advance the throttle quadrant. We have N90 on the N1.
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign will be switched off shortly. However, for own safety, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt using fasten in case of any unexpected turbulence.
Okay, and we can go ahead with the after takeoff checks. After takeoff checklist, engine mode selector is checked normal. Spoilers disarmed. Rudder trim is checked 0. Pitch trim is gonna be 3.5. Flaps retracted. Anti-ice as required. Landing gear up. No lights. Exterior lights are on. Packs both off. TCAS is checked. And the barrel reference is 1027. crossing 10,000, 200, 1027, and the after takeoff checklist is complete. Just like that, we are out of here. Can continue accelerating. I want to go up to at least 280. There we go. That's how you depart. You know what I'm saying? It's very nice when you know to do your stuff, man. You'll get pretty good at it. Let me just check that message that guy sent me. Hey, Solomon. What's up? How you doing, man? We can go into green. We can maintain that speed. Here we go. Yo, you can watch that on your phone, my G. I'm the live stream now, isn't it? So I go contaminate the audio. No disrespect. Can I use my headphones? Just turn on this, I'm gonna contaminate here. Don't take too long, I'm gonna check it out. Watch out.
Came a long way, had to follow my heart. Yeah, cost a lot of pain to me right from the start. See, everybody knows that life is gonna rip you apart. But when it does, I promise you won't be that light in the dark. It's never too late to try and late to decide. Spread out your wings, just jumping and fly. Live and don't cry with natural highs, like feeling true love and feeling alive. Just take my hand and let me guide you. Showing you things every day I can provide you. Just give it one shot, baby, you can come and slide through. It isn't a secret, you can tell the way I eye you. That I like you, I'm here to try to free your mind from the trap. The emptiness you feel inside, I'm here to bridge up the gap. Just buckle up and try to find yourself a grip on the strap. And baby, we ain't never gonna look back. Oaks. What's wrong?
Alright, and we are at our cruising altitude, flight level 340. I'm gonna maintain Mach 77. No need to accelerate that fast to our destination here. We'll start our descent soon as we cross over the border. Funny enough, Joinville doesn't actually have a standard terminal arrival route. They do have an ILS Zulu and a localizer Zulu for runway 33. I'm looking at it right now. There is no ATIS frequency, weirdly enough. I guess tower actually gives you the ATIS information. The tower frequency is on 118.1, same as the ground frequency. So I guess tower does ground and tower. The maximum speed for this approach is 220. I can't speak Spanish, so or Portuguese, so I don't know what the hell they're saying in this language. But I know that for the ILS, you should reach Juliet Victor 301 at 1900, so that's 1900 there. And there actually is a DME arc approach. We can do a DME arc, but I don't feel like doing a DME arc today, to tell you the truth. I just want to do a straight in approach. So what I could do, I could fly over Joinville VOR, make a left turn, extend out to sea, get lower down to 2,500 at Kelfi, and try to make that approach at the final approach point, and shoot the ILS localizers. Shoot the ILS or the localizer. More than likely, it's going to be the ILS Zulu. So the ILS Zulu it will be. For the approach, since we're categorized as a cat B to C aircraft, the decision height, our minimum decision altitude, is 2,100 with the MSA at from our sector, since we're going to be crossing from the north to the south. It's going to be at least flight level 70, and back to the south it's 550, which is 5,500, and to the east it's 4,000. So what we can do now, we can actually set up the approach. So it's the airfield. I already selected the airfield, so what I can do, select the VOR, tune into it using nav 1 and nav 2, and then I can then find the waypoints I need for the ILS. But Infinite Flight doesn't look like Infinite Flight added as an ILS. It's like a GPS approach right here, but well, I guess it's gonna be the localizer then. So it's gonna be at Kefli at 2,500. So we're gonna look for that waypoint. So Kilo Echo Lima India, Kilo Echo Lima India, Kefli. Waypoint should be there. There it is. That's Kefli. The Kefli, it's then gonna be Juliet Victor 301. There it is, Juliet Victor 301. And then afterwards, it's then gonna be the straight in localizer approach for the runway. The missed approach. It says we should actually fly runway heading. Then it's gonna be a left turn. We're gonna cross 1,000 feet before we start that left turn, and then it's then it's gonna be like a pattern entry, and then it's gonna be a right turn on a heading of 210 on the 12 near me arc and hold. It doesn't say the waypoint, it doesn't give me a waypoint actually, so I guess it's afterwards when you fly that 210 heading, it's then radar vectors. I have no problem with that. One thing in South America, there are not a lot of waypoints that co-locate with the WeWorld Jeppesen charts, since the AirNet hasn't been updated, and a lot of the Jeppesen charts are not located. The Americans don't use it that much, so I guess Jeppesen actually uses the South American ones, and the what do you call it? I think it's the aero date for the Jeppesen charts. They are outdated. So what happened is that you get some waypoints that are way off course, you know. And for the ILS, for sometimes it says the ILS is not even an ILS. It's like a localizer approach or a GPS. So what I can do now, we can start the descent. We can start the descent down to 10,000. Can slow down. Alright, it's 1,800 feet on the descent. Mach 7.5 in descent. Looking for the arc, but I don't see the arc for some reason. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's exactly where I want to be. Exactly where I want to be. Right there. So I can increase the rate of descent. About 2,000 feet. We'll be alright for descent.
Don't be scared, don't you know that you're
Beautiful scenery down here, man. Beautiful scenery. Whoop, sorry. Breathe it in and out. Alright, critical phase of the flight, the approach. So we need to be at 2,500 at Killy. The arc is coming in. We go flap 2.
Flaps 2.
Need to slow down. It's going to be a full configuration on the flap.
Spoilers retracted.
Thousand ago, we can intercept. Gear down.
Gear down. Please prepare for landing.
Indeed. We can drop flap 3 at Juliet Victor 301 or 003, I should say. The approach checklist is complete. Descent checklist is complete. It's just the landing checklist. Oh. Heading select. I have control. Don't really want to overshot this approach. Okay, go nav. Intercept that course. There we go. Love when things come together. Want to see how outside looks. We're below the poppies. Position approach path indicators. We are 2 miles. We can disengage the autopilot. I have control of the aircraft. We can go flap 3.
Flaps 3. 2500.
And we can also go flap full.
Flaps full.
Want to slow down for this approach. There we go. We're configured. So it looks like the approach speed is about 149, 148. Should be lower actually. So the landing checklist, landing gear down 3 green flaps, full, spoilers are armed, exterior lights are on, ground altitude, it's gonna be 4,000. I leave that at 5,000, no problem. And the landing memo is checked, no blue. Landing check is complete. Didn't set the decision height. It's alright. Just caught up in the scenery. I forgot to set the decision height. Waiting for that red.
1,000.
Seems that we're
Short runway. Short runway.
Thank you. I know. It's very short. And that's what I've been looking for. One red, one white.
Approaching minimums. 400. Minimums.
Continue. Runway in sight. Although the minimums are incorrect.
Retard. 10. Landing spoilers extended.
Remaining.
Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign has been switched off. Before leaving the aircraft, please ensure that you have all your personal belongings with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Joinville. It's a beautiful approach coming in.
Remaining.
Check. We can clean up the spoilers.
Spoilers retracted.
700 remaining.
Thank you. And we're gonna be vacating here.
400 remaining.
Sadly, I don't have the ground charts for this airfield. As I say, the aircast database for these airports are out of date, so it's very difficult to find charts. Yeah, that was a nice approach into joint. So we're just gonna pick a parking. Can clean up the flaps.
Flaps 1. Flaps up.
There we go. Sabes que no conviene no anta ese boy. Fango se le con me. This one minute. That gate is mine. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Joint. It's been a short flight, A beautiful approach, beautiful landing. As you can see, we're surrounded by terrain. This is just an amazing airfield, I can tell you that. It has so much view to offer. So okay, let's exit and view our takeoff and landing. Yeah, 45 minutes. And Simbrief said we should arrive in 43 minutes. So say we are 3 minutes late, you could say. But the block time was like an hour and a minute. At least we beat the block time. So let's go ahead and review a replay. Oh, that's a beautiful departure, I can tell you that. Check the landing. So this is gonna be it, guys. May do a flight later depending on my availability. It has been a fun journey. Execute the departure pretty well, and the approach. I would like to take the time to thank my subscribers. It's been a pleasure. Without you, I wouldn't be making these videos. Big shout out to Frontier 18 for helping me, and thank you all for watching. It's been a fun one. So I'll just leave you with the landing, and for now, take care, guys. Be safe out there. Always have fun, and always fly safe. Take care. I'll see you soon.